So let's go back to that donor advised fund. Let's say that I've got a piece of farmland, or I've got some rental real estate, and I want to give farmland or rental real estate, whether it be commercial or residential. Can I give those things to the donor advised fund as well?
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention, was that kind of lends to our, we have a complex asset team that, essentially we receive gifts of privately held business interests, real estate, we've done oil interests. So, we've received those types of gifts throughout the years, and so that's something that we're very comfortable with, and so we're always available to have those conversations to see if it makes sense of giving a piece of S corp, C corp ownership interest prior to a sale. So that's something that we do pretty frequently.
So let's just give an example here. I want our listeners to understand what we're talking about here. If I have a piece of rental real estate, and let's say that piece of rental real estate is generating, so commercial real estate property, it's generating $250,000 a year in free cash flow. So it's rented, the rents are coming in, that $250,000 of cash flow. That $250,000 of cash flow is going to stay within the donor advised fund. And then the donor, whoever gave the real estate, can then choose which charities he wants that or she wants that cash flow to go to. Otherwise, it's going to sit in the account and can be managed in the way that we talked about at the very beginning of the podcast. Am I seeing that right?
So what essentially happens with real estate is, so we have a real estate charitable foundation that reviews any possible donation. So they want to make sure that it's something that's viable, that it is something that would be sold. Most of the time, it is properties that someone, maybe it's a second home that they're wanting to sell. And then essentially donate to the community foundation and have the proceeds in their donor advised fund. We have had some where it is income producing, but that would be something on a kind of case by case basis, where our complex asset team would need to make sure the logistics on that. But yeah, that's kind of what happens. We do review those cases and just make sure that it's a viable gift.
And you have all the experts on staff there, right, that can help people that are wanting to look at different ways to, and again, you're going to do this, number one, because you're charitable, and number two, because you'd like to get some sort of a tax benefit from it, but you want to have control over what's going on to some degree, and that's really why you guys exist.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And feel free to give us some comments below. If you want to watch this entire episode, you can find the link here on the screen or in the description below. Thanks for watching.
Starting your route to retirement.